What's going on, everybody? This is a non-spoiler review for Project Hail Mary. That's right. This is the Lord and Miller directed, Andy Weir, based off the novel by Andy Weir, the same guy who did the Martian, very popular novel. This stars Ryan Gosling, Sandra Huller, Milana Vayntrub, a lot of people. But really, it's all about Ryan Gosling and Rocky. And if you've seen the trailer, there's not a lot of spoilers. Basically, what it is that there's shit going down in the world. Something happening with the sun, and it's messing up the atmosphere. It's similar to like what was going on with Interstellar with the atmosphere, and there needed to be some astronauts who are going to help us out, try to figure it out. And there is a really smart teacher who probably had a lot more that he could have accomplished, but he got in his own way. And he wound up being a teacher which is a good thing in general, but he's working at it's like a elementary school or something along the lines, or a middle school or whatever. Maybe it's a high school. I don't give a shit. The point is, he is teaching. They recruit him. They realize how brilliant it is. He figures out some things. And then eventually he is tasked with going out in space to try to save the human race. And in doing that, while he's out there, he winds up meeting an alien. Again, this is stuff from the trailer that you'll see. If the alien relationship with Ryan Gosling's character doesn't work, it's similar to the Yoda and Luke thing. If the puppet doesn't work, the movie fails. Well, for both circumstances, they both work. In my out of the theater reaction, well, there's two things that I said. One that I stand by and one that I don't stand by. First thing I said initially was that it was too long by like 10 minutes. I disagree with myself after thinking about it. I think that it is perfectly timed. It's about 2:35, 2:40, but I was never bored. I was always locked in. And I do highly recommend watching this in IMAX. What they do, Lord and Miller, with space and how you always feel like you're in space, but they cut back and forth to show you how Ryland Grace got where he is. They kind of give that mission, all that information that I gave you up top there that you see in the trailer. They're posting this in a kind of a mix and match between what's happening now and how we got there. And you're learning a lot about his character while you're doing that. And I thought it was perfectly paced. And that's why I really don't agree with myself that it was too long. I think it's perfectly timed, and it works really well. And even though it's an intimidating time when you hear it, they use every minute. And they use it well. And they have to build on this relationship between Ryland and Rocky and what both of their goals are, make you believe it. And this is where the second part of it is. I've seen a lot of comparisons to where it's like The Martian meets Interstellar. No one's having an argument with that. Meets Gravity. No one's having an argument with that. And this is meets E.T. is the majority of what I see people saying, to which I agree with. I said Mac and me, not the movie itself, not the tone, the idea of the relationship. And, it's a feel-good, lighthearted relationship. Rocky he's smart, but you get that feeling. You understand. Most people understood what I was getting at. The movie, no, there's no comparisons to Mac and me. But as far as overall emotion, it's more in tone with E.T., 100%. But you get what I'm saying. It's beautifully shot. The music is wonderful. This is one of Ryan Gosling's best performances in quite a bit. I like him in everything that he's in, but he's so locked in as Ryland Grace. And I also had said in my thing, and I stand by this, where I said Castaway, because I think it's more so in the Castaway performance side of it, of what Tom Hanks had to do by himself for the whole time. And people are like, well, it's not Castaway because he's actually talking to a living thing. I'm talking about the performance itself, and I'm talking about what he had to do and how he was essentially in isolation with this thing. And that is what he does so well. And it works brilliantly. And you also have to believe that both of them are really, really smart and can accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. And you do. You also have to really be emotionally locked into both of them. You are. And from what I hear, the novel's amazing, and it's a great book. I believe it looks like it does justice to it. People are digging this movie. I dig this movie. I think it's a great movie. I think it's one of the better movies I've seen in quite a long time. It's definitely the best movie I've seen in 2026. That's not saying much because it just hasn't been a lot yet. We're only in March. But I think it's brilliant. I do. I think it's a brilliant movie, and I really do think that people should see this movie in the theater. Definitely in the theater, but in IMAX if you can. I just love losing myself in movies when you have those special moments when you are just, you feel like you're there. I felt like I was on the ship many times. I felt like I was with the two of them. I felt like I wanted to help them at times. It was really, it really worked well. And James Ortiz should also get a shout out for the voice of Rocky. Does a great job there. So I'm going to go big. I'm going to go, hell man, I'm going to do it. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm going to go 5 out of 5 for this one, or 10 out of 10. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I haven't done it in a long time. I'll do it for this one. I want to see it again. I thought this movie was great. This was a great movie. And I hope that people go and check it out. I hope people see it in the theater. That's really all I can say about this movie. Really, I want to see Lord and Miller do more stuff. I like the way that they condensed, I guess, the book, because anytime you condense a novel, you're condensing a book, whether it's 240 or not. And they really got the timing of it. And there's humor in it, but it's relevant humor. It doesn't feel out of place. It feels like they really gave Ryan Gosling, they let him play on his strengths of what he's good at. Like that kind of awkward humor, but still confident. And when Ryland Grace has a lot to him, and you learn a lot about him throughout it. And you learn about self-doubt, and you learn about believing in yourself, and you learn about friendship, and you learn that it just has a lot of good themes. So dug this movie a lot. I hope you guys check it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it once you see it. Put your thoughts in there. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Warm weather's right around the corner. Shorts weather is right around the corner. I'll tell you, it's also that part of the year where eating well, it just stops feeling optional. So Factor, and I've been telling you guys forever about Factor, it's how I stopped letting a busy schedule for me be the excuse of why I wasn't eating well. They have fully prepared meals designed by dietitians, crafted by chefs. It's ready in like 2 minutes. There's no planning. There's no cooking. It's amazing. So I had one of these things that I really like to do if I'm going to load up with protein but still want it to taste good. They have a really good like Tex-Mex chicken bowl, which is great. So right after I'm done with the gym, I get back and I just fire down that Tex-Mex, and man, it's yummy. Quality, functional ingredients. It's got very lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. It's meals that fit your goals and your schedule. There's healthier eating, calorie management, and more protein. What I like about it also, it's got a lot of variety. So if you're looking for like whether it's high protein, calorie smart, Mediterranean diet, they have all of it. Plus, there's a new Muscle Pro collection that supports strength and recovery. Perfect if you're getting back into a workout routine. It's been really beneficial. I've been trying that one out, and I like it a lot. It's always fresh. It's never frozen. It's ready in about 2 minutes, as I said. There's no prep, no stress, so you can actually stick to your goals. I really dig this. I've been using it. You should check it out, too. Do it. It's easy. You head on over to factormeals.com/Christian50off. Use that code Christian50off. You get 50% off and free breakfast for a year. I love breakfast. So offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor.